Here's your wrestling news for February 17th, 2023. And we're kicking off today with WrestleMania 39, where Cody Rhodes will challenge for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, but there's been plenty of debate about who he should face. Tomorrow night, Roman Reigns will defend his title against the incredibly popular Sami Zayn, and some have speculated that the title may be defended in April in a triple threat match. This week, Cody said that he's on board with the triple threat at WrestleMania, but during the latest To Be the Man podcast, Ric Flair warned WWE against the idea. No way! They've put too much time into Cody and too much time into Roman. The fans sometimes get with that three-way stuff, and sometimes they don't, you know what I mean? I think it's better. I know it would mean more just from knowing him like I have since 12 years old. I think Cody and Roman, that's going to be a really world-class match. For what it's worth, sources within WWE have said that the plan has always been for a singles match at WrestleMania, and that hasn't changed despite Zayn's popularity. We should have a clearer picture this time next week, but do you want to see a triple threat match headline WrestleMania? Or should Rhodes' shot at the title be one-on-one? It's impossible to ignore just how popular Sami Zayn has become over the past year, with many calling his work with the Bloodline the best WWE angle in years. Zayn's match tomorrow night will be his first one-on-one main event at a WWE Premium Live event ever, but according to Cody Rhodes, it shouldn't be the last. While speaking with Sports Illustrated, Cody was asked about Zayn's ability to become a headliner in the industry and believes the Canadian is already there. I think Sami is a headliner. I think traditional constructs and all those things, noise and numbers, you can never deny in the sports entertainment, the pro wrestling space. And Sami has been off the charts. I think we're heading into a situation with the Elimination Chamber. Though Cody believes Zayn is a headliner, WWE management reportedly do not see Zayn as a top-tier face of the company's star, and tomorrow's show will prove to be a monumental night for Sami, regardless of the outcome. When Simone Johnson's WWE name was revealed to be Ava Raine in May of 2022, fans were shocked that WWE were changing her name. Many believe that WWE should have kept the Johnson name, given how famous Simone's father Dwayne is, but now the Schism member has undergone another name change. According to WWE's website, she's not Ava Raine anymore, but she's also not Simone Johnson either, as the fourth-generation star's name is now just Ava. During this week's NXT, Ava made a return to TV, appearing in the crowd during Thea Hall's match with Tiffany Stratton, and we'll have to see what's next for the Brahma daughter. Now, Chris Jericho may be best known as a singles wrestler, but the first ever inaugural AEW World Champion is no stranger to tag team competition. From 2009 to 2010, Jericho teamed with The Big Show as Jericho and had a lengthy run as the WWE Unified Tag Team Champions. And now the team may be getting back together. Fightful is reporting that Jericho recently filed to trademark the Jericho name, with the trademark intending to cover live appearances and wrestling contests. While Show, now Paul White, has only wrestled a handful of times in AEW, he did recently say that he planned to return to the ring soon. And would you like to see Jericho back together? Since her debut in WWE, Bayley has had an incredible career, having become the first women's Triple Crown winner and first WWE Women's Grand Slam winner as well. Unfortunately for the role model, her success in WWE has not been seen at WrestleMania in recent years, as she missed both last year's event in Dallas, albeit due to injury, and didn't compete at the previous year's event in Tampa. In a tweet this week, Bayley made it clear that she'll be breaking this unfortunate WrestleMania streak, saying that she will never forget the feeling of not having a match in 2021. Bayley added that she will never let that happen again, and vowed that she is going to Hollywood, the home of this year's WrestleMania, one way or another. WWE has yet to confirm any plans for Bayley at WrestleMania, though it has been rumored that Damage Control could face the trio of Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish Stratus at WrestleMania, if not at tomorrow's Elimination Chamber event. With that said, there have also been reports saying that the Mania plan is for Io Sky and Dakota Kai to defend their tag titles this April against Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. And what would you do with Bayley at this year's WrestleMania? We've got an update on superstar Billy Graham next, as the legendary wrestler was recently hospitalized and now his family are asking for help. Graham's family have set up a GoFundMe page for the WWE Hall of Famer and mentioned the health issues he is dealing with, including congestive heart failure, diabetes, a major infection in his ear and skull, and hearing loss due to the infection, just to name a few. The page adds that Graham's wife Valerie is working full-time to try and earn as much as she can to help out, while also doing all she can for her husband, but that their insurance will only pay for so much of the treatment. Out of the $25,000 goal, over $3,000 has already been raised for superstar Billy Graham, and we're sending him our best at this time. It was in late 2022 that Bandito chose to sign with AEW after WWE had also shown interest in the talented wrestler. Part of Bandito's decision, at least according to Wrestling Observer at the time, was that he felt AEW would give him more time to spend with his family, but now his family have come to AEW. At the most recent Dark tapings, Gravity, Bandito's real-life brother, debuted against Kip Sabian, but came up short against the English wrestler. Gravity's wrestling past is somewhat unclear, as though some sources suggested he started in 2020, others, such as Pro Fight DB, state that his first recorded match took place in January 2022. Whenever Gravity entered the ring, he has now had a taste of working with AEW, and perhaps we could see the two brothers team up or even face off on a future All Elite show. Back to WWE, and at this very moment, we are living in history-making times as Roman Reigns continues to dominate as the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. In a promotion known for hot potatoing titles to keep fans interested, Reigns' incredible tenure has been so different to what fans have been used to, and has drawn a comparison to one of basketball's all-time greats. Speaking with Sports Illustrated, Cody Rhodes was asked where Reigns stands when it comes to the greats of all time, and called the Tribal Chief the LeBron James of our generation. Not just satisfied with that comparison, Rhodes had even more praise for the man he plans on dethroning at WrestleMania 39, calling Reigns a Bruno Sammartino-level player, adding that he's the best thing in WWE since The Undertaker's WrestleMania streak. Roman Reigns certainly stands head and shoulders above the rest of the wrestling landscape, and despite threats from Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn, the head of the table has no intention to lose his place on top. For wrestlers, one of the coolest things you can experience is receiving your own action figure and seeing your life's work cemented forever in high-quality plastic. One name in AEW who has their own figure is Brian Cage, but the former FTW champion was somewhat underwhelmed when he purchased his miniature replica. In a video uploaded by Cage, the AEW star could be seen buying his own figure at Target, but the cashier who was serving did not react or acknowledge that the figure and the buyer were the same. Cage called it a complete no-sell, and perhaps he'll have better luck next time if AEW releases another Brian Cage action figure. And we're ending today with Roman Reigns, who, as we mentioned earlier, has been absolutely dominant in recent years, and now the head of the table has another milestone to his name. This week, Reigns surpassed 900 days as WWE Universal Champion after starting his latest run with the gold back at Payback 2020 in August of that year. Since then, the names who have fallen to the Tribal Chief are a who's who of stars, with Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Goldberg, and Edge all having to acknowledge him. The last time a single title reign in WWE was over 900 days was back in the mid-1980s when Hulk Hogan won his first WWF title and Hulkamania was born, and it remains to be seen who can stop the head of the table.